We're doing surgery. We're doing surgery. Imagine me doing a surgery. That wouldn't be very good. You wouldn't want that. That wouldn't be good, Chief. Okay, here we go, folks. Top 10 unusual surgeries performed in history. Number 10, theater. Look, I really like this one. It's a medical procedure and theater at the same time. Taking a look at Mesoamerican culture, and more specifically the Aztecs, well, they love to sacrifice people in front of roaring crowds nonetheless. And basically, it was a very crude operations. Doctors today have to go through a lot, and I am thankful for them. Really, I am. But I'm sure even the worst second-rate doctor today knows that taking someone's heart out, Mortal Kombat style, is a little bit of a Hippocratic no-no. No anesthetic, no hand washing, and this time the crowd really doesn't want you to wake up. Man, that's rough. It would just cut you open, grab it out, Kali Ma style. Not good. Nah, don't want it. Nope, no thanks. Number 9, hemispherectomy. Hold on to your bark bucket, folks, because, well, I don't do well with this sort of thing. This surgery entails removing or disabling half of the human brain. Usually done for those suffering with seizures, which really suck. The success rate is around the 2/3 margin, and I'm about a 50 on the VOM scale. Ooh, don't like it, makes me queasy. 20% of the people see at least a large reduction in those seizures. Those that don't, if properly considered, can go for a repeat surgery. But the last time I checked, 2 halves, put them together, that makes a whole, which is a whole brain. So I don't exactly know how that works, but okay, I guess the doctors know better. While there are some physical side effects, like that half of your body not working as well as it did before, or maybe that was the reason why you went in the first place, however, the brain does seem to make new neural connections, thus making up for a lot of the mental capacity the other half of your brain did before it was removed. That's cool stuff, man. Damn. Number 8. Here's another one I can't pronounce. Hemicorporectomy. 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 Number 8. Hemicorporectomy. Also known as a translumbar amputation, or in nerd talk, remember that one time in that one Star Wars movie where Obi-Wan Kenobi cut Darth Maul in half after he was enraged by Qui-Gon's passing? Okay, that, but for real, and not charming actor Ewan McGregor performing your surgery. Although he's a handsome guy, he could probably do anything he wants. Can't wait to see Obi-Wan, I'm really excited. However, it is a severely drastic procedure, recommended only as a last resort for patients with severe or potentially fatal illnesses such as osteomyelitis, tumors, and severe traumas. It also means you lose access to both your gabagool and your main exit, if you catch my drift. I honestly don't know how doctors do it. It's just, oh man, that's a rough one, man. That's tough. Number 7, lobotomy. Hello there, lobotomite. What brings you to the big empty? Follow New Vegas reference, anyone? Gotta have a little fun in this list. We're talking about some weird stuff. Gotta have some fun. Well, yes, lobotomies. Maybe you've heard of them, maybe not, most likely. But basically, it's a surgical procedure that severs most connections of the prefrontal cortex. If that sounds like a really bad idea, that's because it is. It was meant to help mentally ill patients, the truly disturbed, or sometimes even people who didn't really need one and rather just needed better medical attention, but we just didn't know any better back then. There was some success with this awful surgery, but more often than not, it led to worse side effects, and well, if you've ever seen Shutter Island, then you know what I'm talking about. Is it better to live as a monster or die as a good man? Number 6, the Lindbergh Operation. Okay, imagine going in for a surgery that's going to make you live better. But you have to wait a while, and you worry about that day for months. You think about loved ones, what your life has been, and what it will be afterwards. Finally, the day approaches, and now your bum is hanging out a hospital gown. The doctors try to relax you as the surgery is about to commence. That's when they roll in this machine with arms, and they tell you that the surgery is going to be completed by a robot controlled by some doctors in New York. You're miles away from that. Well, that sounds scary, but it's true. This actually happened. In what may be the first transatlantic surgery. It's actually pretty cool and could possibly lead to some more life-saving surgeries in the future. That's a pretty cool thing. They had a robot that cut a lady open, took her gallbladder out. It's a crazy thing. Look that one up. It's actually really cool. Number 5, trepanation. Neil Armstrong, Henry Ford, and the first time I ate McDonald's. All of these events and people are responsible for great first moments in history. First man on the moon, first assembly line, and the first time I knew I was in love. Love me some of that clown beef. delicious. Anyway, what I'm talking about is what is thought to be the first medical surgical procedure, trepanation, which dates back all the way back to our caveman days, ooga booga. Basically, when there was something wrong with you, the solution was to drill into your scalp until you saw gray matter, and that should release all your pain and pressure and suffering and whatever ails you, sir. Okay. Skulls have been found dating back to 6500 BC, as well as paintings that seem to describe the process. Boy, I need that like a hole in the head. That's a hole in the head? Good.
Nice one.
Anyway, number 4, palm lines. Okay, getting into the really weird stuff here. Everyone at home, I want you to look at your palms. See those lines? Yeah, those lines in your hand. Yeah, they have a reason to be there. Or, so the astrologer who charges $75 an hour from me down the street told me so. Money line, love line. Look, I'm not gonna pretend I know how it works. I'm just a guy trying to be Canada's next biggest comedy star. Hi. However, some folks really go for the whole astrology and healing crystal business. As a result, there's a cosmetic surgery to have the lines on your hand redrawn, if that makes any sense. Wow, okay. I guess to change your fate? Listen, I'm no Confucius, but your fate is decided by you, not an intrusive cosmetic surgery that's gonna make your money line smaller. Right? Number 3, Hylian ear job. Hey, look, no judgment here. I am a person just like everyone else. I got likes, dislikes, loves, hates. I am a big fan of the Legend of Zelda series. You weren't expecting that one, baby! Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Breath of the Wild. How's that for Breath of the Wild, Icarus? Who's at the center of these games? Link and Zelda, 2 elfish-like humans who possess the power of the Triforce. Or Hylians, technically. Nerds, I know, I'm sorry. Well, apparently the elf ear look is so desirable that the urge to hiya across your favorite patch of open grass is so strong that some folks are willing to have their ears cropped in order to look like Link permanently. I'm just using Link as an example because there's tons of creatures from other lore that have the same sort of features in the pointy ears, but regardless, removing and reshaping cartilage to achieve that elvish style is a strange one. Number 2, tongue splitting. Alright, you know what this one is, but it's just crazy to me. Tongue bifurcation is done by splitting the tongue. However, I just learned that it's not permanent, so just in case you grow out of your rebellious youth in your late 20s, then not all is lost, my friends. Kinda nice. Some want a certain look. Others do it because, well, it's for the super fun naughty bedroom time. Usually done with a hot scalpel to prevent bleeding, and then the cut sides are sewn and stitched. I don't think there's enough money on earth to have that done to me. I can't. I get a little, you know, it's just not good for, oh. Number 1, conjoined twin separation. This one always fascinated me, still does. It's such an unusual experience and actually pretty rare, but it happens nonetheless. Conjoined twins develop when an early embryo only partially separates to form 2 individuals. Although 2 fetuses will develop from this embryo, they will remain physically connected, most often at the chest, abdomen, or the pelvis. It makes everyday life challenging, and those who don't live like this very curious on how everyday things work. However, in a modern time, there's been great efforts to separate these twins. Every situation is different, and some simply just don't qualify because there are too many vital organs that are shared. However, I think it's amazing. It's a feat of medical science and technology to give people the life that they deserve. To any doctor that's ever pulled this off, thank you. You're amazing. 70% of them are female. I learned that too right before I came in. 70% of conjoined twins are female, and the rest are male, which is a weird stat. That's kind of interesting. I don't know. Anyways, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for me today. I've been your host, Big Chetty Cheese. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe here at Bumblebee. And if you too want to do weird, freaky, science, social experiments with me, check out my socials somewhere down below. I'll make you laugh sometimes. I bet you, I get bonafide guarantee I'll make you laugh. I love you guys so much. I'll see you soon. Stay sweet, my little honeybees. I'm a Wario. I'm gonna win. I am a big fan of the Legend of Zelda series. You weren't expecting that one, baby! It was a surprise! And the best part is, no one can stop me! Anyway, sorry. I knew you'd like that, Chris. Oh, we have fun here, guys. We have fun here. See, no one was expecting that one. No one was expecting that one. That's why it was good, because I didn't say anything that time. I just, ta-da! There it is. Okay.